Hello dreamers, welcome to the weekly Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on in the last couple of days. I love the 20s clothes, but this pink dress is so unflattering. This post got 1.5 thousand upvotes, so a lot of people clearly agree with it. And honestly, looking at the picture, it does look strange. It does look... I mean, I feel like it's just the way it's designed. It's just... like in real life, some dresses are just gonna look unflattering. I guess they are keeping up with the real world. But yeah, on this picture, it does look a little bit strange. It makes me feel like I got a botched BBL. I shouldn't be here. By the end of 2024, these are all the characters we will have. That's a lot of characters. So right now we have 41. We're gonna get Timon and Pumbaa and Sally, at least. There might be some surprises. So we're gonna have at least 44 characters. That is amazing. Somebody took their time to put together every single character in Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's a lot of people. We're definitely gonna need some new biomes, and soon. Thank you very much. Finally completed my beach today. That looks like a good beach. Alright. That looks so symmetrical, I love it. Nice. Very, very green and open design. This makes me want to decorate my beach. I'm so predictable. When I see other decorations, I'm like, okay, I want to do this now. Then I'm gonna see Glade of Trust later. I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to do Glade now. Then I'll see another biome and it's gonna change my mind once again. I like this little alcove here. Eric gets his beautiful fancy castle, as he deserves. A beach with a pool. Now that's when you know you're fancy. When you have a beach and a pool. That's awesome. I finally did it. That is awesome. Congratulations on completing the star path, I'm assuming. Oh, a screenshot of every page. I am so close to being done with it too. I'm literally on the last page right now, so I should join your rank tomorrow, probably. I'm not entirely sure this is the best mediator for this particular conversation. Veggie skewers, onion puffs. Wait, I didn't know. For some reason, I didn't realize you could have more than 2 people per table in Tiana's place. But yeah, Vanellope is gonna definitely make things worse between these two, if it's even possible. The map in this game is getting increasingly more inaccurate. I'd love to know if anyone else has been suffering with the map lately, but I'm generally getting frustrated at this point at how hard it is to find villagers sometimes. Okay, now he says he's in his house. Let's try that again. But he is not, though. What do you mean she's inside the house? No, she isn't. Make it stop, please. Yeah, I've had a problem or two. It often doesn't show every villager that I have unlocked. I'll go looking for Belle and she just won't be on the map. Not in any of the restaurants or shops either. Only way to get her to spawn is to go into her house and leave to reset her spawn point. But that's just frustrating. Lucky you! It used to work. Now it doesn't even work consistently anymore, unfortunately. The game reloads villager spawns often when you enter a building, meaning you could go to someone's house to do their daily gifts and then they just won't be there. Yep! And then you exit their house, look at the map, and the map still shows they're there. Watch my previous stream. I almost had a stroke trying to find villagers in this valley. Jafar, my final point and the point that made me make this post. This man is insufferable to find. The game will often tell me he's in his house. I will glide all the way there and then around the giant thing and then he won't be anywhere. I leave the palace, which he doesn't spawn at the front door of, unlike other villagers with their houses. Then the game has the gall to say he's still in his house. This is literally every character for me. This is not just Jafar. Yep, that... honestly, the map needs a hotfix yesterday. It's extremely frustrating. Just stumble upon this about 11 months later. Well, you're ready for upcoming Halloween event already, so congratulations. Expectations versus reality. Wait a second. Was that a memory or something? Like, where does this picture come from that has 3x3 grid on the table? And it's only 2x2. Whoa, that is messed up. Come on, it has to be 3x3. It's even in this picture. Wait, where is this from? Caught this in this week's Dream Snap banner, and to be honest, got a little annoyed because the inconsistency between the tables and many other things is probably one of the biggest pet peeves in the game. That is true. There is a lot of inconsistency between items. Some of the items that literally look very similar have very different footprints, have very different, like if it's tables, it have very different grids. It's like two completely separate teams working on each is working on half of the items, and they never talk to each other. I don't know how else to explain this, because like, just take the lights. There is one iron light that takes 1 square. The rest of them take 9 squares. Like, how does it even happen? Why did DDLV developers ignore this iconic dress? I'm not gonna lie, I have never seen this dress before, but it's been a while since I watched Little Mermaid, so I might need to rewatch it soon. It does look like a good dress. I would love for Ariel to have it, to be honest. Or for me. Please bring it for me as well. Shut up! This hair is stunning. Wait, isn't it like a regular Scrooge hair? It is stunning. I feel like this is a regular hairstyle, right? It does look good. There's a lot of very good looking hairstyles in this game. Especially now we're getting like 3 new hairstyles every star path, which is amazing. I'm not complaining. Definitely not. Can we get a skip button on Dream Snap voting? So many times I get 2 pictures that I have to choose from that have nothing to do with the challenge. I wish there was a skip button. I agree. I agree. Right now, there is a way to skip it. You have to exit and then click again on the voting, and it's going to reset it. But an actual skip button that could potentially affect the voting. So if you skip, it's like it also takes into consideration that you purposefully chosen to skip this pair, not just because you decided to stop doing Dream Snaps voting for now and you just close the game. I don't know right now if skipping affects anything at all. Like, if somebody gets skipped, does it negatively affect them or not? But in my opinion, it should. If we have a dedicated skip button and somebody chooses to press it, it means that submissions, they feel like neither submission deserves a vote. So that should at least somehow reflect in the final rating. We talked about characters we never wanted to see in the Valley, but who else do you want to see in game? Ooh. I would definitely love to see her. I feel like we need more Encanto characters. Let's see who else people want to see. You know my tastes. I'm a big DuckTales fan, so anybody from there. Jasmine, Ginny, Raja, Lago, Uzma, and Kron. Okay, I have to watch Emperor's New Groove. I've seen so many people talking about these characters, and I have not the slightest idea. So it's going straight on my list. For people who are gonna say in the comments that they are extremely annoyed with me not watching Disney movies, I did watch a couple lately. I watched Pocahontas 1 and 2, and I watched Mulan 2. So I'm making progress. By the end of the year, I'm gonna be probably watch another 10 Disney movies. So soon, I will be an expert in everything Disney. Stick around to find out how that goes. PSA, the new moth wings are very flat. Honestly, I was very... When I saw the picture of them in the leaks, I was a little bit upset and not very hopeful about this item. But once I got it, yeah, it is flat. But who is gonna look at this angle? Let's be honest. We are gonna see it most of the time like this, and I don't think they look bad. In my opinion, I like these wings more than I like the orange moth wings, because these kind of, they're more droopy. These ones are, it feels they have more like they go up a little bit more, even though they're still not going up, but they're moth wings, so they're supposed to point down. They just don't point down as much. So I'm pretty happy with these wings, and I think they're worth it. I couldn't resist adding some full fairy core flair to the new triangle house. Ooh, we got cozy crest place. Let's see. Wow. I love how people incorporate Touch of Magic rugs into their builds. I just don't have the patience. And also, when I do dream snaps, even though there is now an option to remove them with a button, I always forget to do that button before I snap the picture. There's been so many times when I take a perfect shot and then I remember that I had a Touch of Magic item nearby that I forgot to hide before I took the shot. I wish there was a way to take to like remove the Touch of Magic items after you're already taking the shot. I know it doesn't make any sense, but like me with my short memory, it's like I just need to make it a habit. Once I start using Touch of Magic items, I just have to make it a habit. Oh, that is good. I love these new fences. They're too good. You have a nice little stream going through the entire valley. So this is what happens. We get a camping dream snap. And what Crest Cozy Place does, she decorates an entire area in the theme of Dream Snap. Makes basically like 5 solid Dream Snaps out of it. And yeah, that's how you do it. That's amazing. Can anyone explain these prices? 504. Okay, we are... We're not gonna talk about it because there is literally no explanation. The coin prices of items in this game makes absolutely 0 sense. I think the prices might be based on how rare the item is, but that's just one theory that I've seen. It doesn't make sense in terms of size or perceived value, that's for sure, but thankfully coins are easy to get, so most of the items are still affordable. I hate scramble coin. Sometimes you do win. I mean lose. You lost by 1 point though, so that was pretty close. But okay, so let's take a look at your deck. You have Nala, Simba, Eve. Who is this in the middle? Daisy and Lumiere. So my personal deck, in my opinion, the best deck in the game, once again, purely my opinion, is Cogsworth, Lumiere, Eve, Rapunzel, and for the 5th character, you can literally put anybody. I feel like these 4 characters are everything that you possibly need to win 99% of your games. 5th character could be anything. You could put a character that you like playing with that is not super good, but you just love the character itself, so you can put them there. So in this case, it could be Daisy if you really like Daisy, or Simba or Nala. But yeah, it's still a pretty solid deck. You have Teleporter, you have great movement with Cogsworth and Simba and Nala. I forgot what Daisy does. She's new, but I felt like I didn't like her passive, but maybe she's not too bad. Yeah, it is frustrating losing in Scramble Coin, especially by 1 point, but it's gonna happen sometimes. There is a lot of chance involved in the game as well. Just gotta shake it off and go and get revenge. I also have a guide on Scramble Coin on my channel. Just search Mr. Star in Sky Scramble Coin. You're gonna find a couple of videos. Hopefully, it will be helpful if you're struggling in Scramble Coin. Cinderella's dress. So this is the picture from the trailer, I think. So that's how Cinderella's gonna look when she finally makes it into the game, which... no idea when that's gonna happen, but she has been in promotional trailers from the beginning. So they're comparing her dress from the movie to her dress in the game. So it is more blue. My very, very powerful eyes have noticed that fact right away. So this one looks more like white, shimmering, silvery thing. This one is blue. But it is the biggest dress in the entire game. If we ever get this, something like this for our character, that would be insane. Like, the dress is probably wider than her entire height. I'm not mad about it. I feel like it's close enough, and it looks great. I think it looks probably even better than... there's just like more contrast than in here, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I think they did a pretty good job. Yeah, I guess if it's a little bit lighter blue, it's going to satisfy people who want to see more silvery dress and people who want to see blue dress. From reading the comments, it seems like in different movies, Cinderella's dress actually appears more blue than silver. So I guess it is kind of accurate. But honestly, at this point, I just want to get Cinderella. I don't care what dress she's wearing. Blue, green, or purple. No, actually, purple would be pretty sick, though, for a dream style. I have a tiny complaint. I love having Tiana's restaurant in the valley, but what kind of annoys me is the fact that in order to serve someone there with ingredients on the shelf in Remy's, you have to go all the way back over to Remy's. I wish there was an ingredient shelf in the kitchen at Tiana's palace, because I don't like having to go back and forth. It's just me. Well, what I would recommend, first of all, get a chest and fill it up with Remy's ingredients. Just go there and buy like couple stacks of every single food that Remy sells and put them in a chest. That's it. You're done. You will probably never run out unless you decide to cook soufflés to make money. But for the most recipes, that's going to last you for months. So that's one. Number two, I feel like that's like I feel like Tiana should have ingredients stole. I was kind of hoping she would have some new ingredients that we could buy from her. I personally probably wouldn't like to be able to buy the same stuff from Tiana that I can from Remy, but I would love to see some new ingredients. I feel like crying. Oof, this is a powerful post to end this Reddit review on. My significant other tried to help me yesterday. I log on today to find I have almost 0 Dreamlight. He crafted potions. I thought, okay, I can just convert the dream shards into Dreamlight. He used it all so he can go mining with potions. As it stands, I have 7 dream shards and 50 Dreamlight, but I have a large chest filled with emeralds. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Honestly, I would take Dreamlight over emeralds. Some emeralds is nice, but I also wonder why emeralds? Why that specific gemstone? This is a tough one. I think I would be mad as well because I absolutely struggle grinding Dreamlight. I know there are people who have millions of Dreamlight. They just absolutely love doing Dreamlight duties. That's literally the only thing they do in the game, or like do it every day. I personally not a huge fan of Dreamlight duties, not because I don't like the duties themselves. It's just the way it's designed in the game, the fact that I have to keep back into the menu to check my progress on every duty. I wish there was a way to just have like a little icons for the duties that are currently active, so I could like pin it on the screen like a quest. So I always know, like, without needing to open my menu ever, I want to be able to always see what duties are currently active. That would make me actually love Dreamlight duties, and I will be full of Dreamlight all the time. But as it stands right now, it's a pain to me. So I would not trade all my Dreamlight for a chest of emeralds. So I can definitely relate to your pain. But you know what? There is a very positive aspect to this post, and is that you actually have significant other that you can play this game with. This is more than a lot of us have. Like, I'm the only gamer in this household, so I gotta play on my own. Well, at least I have you guys, but a lot of people probably would love to play with their spouse or their family member, but they're just not a gamer or not into Disney Dreamlight Valley for one reason or the other. So what you've got is so much more valuable than a pile of Dreamlight. That being said, get your significant other, give him a new duty. Go and collect 1,000 Dreamlight shards. And do not come back until you do. That's gonna fix all the problems. Alright guys, on this note, we're gonna end this Reddit review. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Cinderella and her dress, and when do you think she's coming? Is she even coming at all? Is she going to be part of Act 2? Are we going to have Act 2? What is happening? What is going to be the 2025... what characters do you expect to come in 2025? Yeah, let's just have a discussion. Which characters would you love to see that were never mentioned or leaked or hinted at in Disney Dreamlight Valley? Who would be your absolute favorite? I want to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And huge thanks to all of our lovely supporters. You're awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.